Peace, y'all. What's going on? It is Joey Digital. I'm here before you, the collective. Just want to go ahead and send y'all positive energies, frequencies, and vibrations in this moment. I just want to go ahead and let y'all know that I am not only sending y'all the positive energies, frequencies, and vibrations, but I am hoping, wishing, and praying that whatever it is that you are looking forward to manifesting, that it may manifest for you in Godspeed 999 trillion times, okay? In this moment it shall be. Ashe, 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 okay? So check it out. Listen, I have a few protection crystals that I want to share with you all, and I have some financial abundance crystals that I want to share with you all, okay? If this is all that you have been looking forward to, if this is a video that you all are checking in for, go ahead and do this channel a solid favor and subscribe to the Ocean Experience, and go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and hit thumbs up, okay? And subscribe. I think I said subscribe already. Yes, actually I have, okay? And also share this with 2 or 3 like-minded individuals who may be looking forward to capturing this essential message that I have for you all in this moment. All right, first and foremost, I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all into what it is. I'm gonna jump off the porch with it. I'm gonna jump off the porch with my first spiritually protective crystal, which is a little bit different than most of you all would expect. Of course, I do have the ones that you all expect in this video. I'm just not going to start with it. I'm going to start with bismuth, okay? Bismuth, okay? It doesn't matter the size. It doesn't matter the size. It does not matter what. It doesn't matter what style yours looks like. There's some that are created. Of course, it's a precious metal that is hardened, okay, through science, all right? And what this crystal is for is it spiritually protects you because of the protective properties that it encapsulates, all right? And the spiritual practices that you receive when working with bismuth is one of shamanic properties, okay? So like if you are going through a journey that you know no one else has been through, if you are going through a journey of self to find your spiritual version of becoming your higher version, okay, this is an amazing crystal to keep with you, okay? Because what it does is it helps you to navigate areas of yourself spiritually on the inside that maybe you have not addressed yet, okay? And it helps you to be strong while you navigate those different areas, and it helps you also to find purpose and truth, okay? Well needed purpose and truth that is needed so that you may have the insight and the clarity to know why you are on your journey, okay? This is also a great crystal for meditative practices, okay? If you are one that meditates, if you are one who is currently in a stage of isolation, all right, this is an amazing crystal to keep with you because bismuth carries the properties of shamanism, all right? So you are strong while finding different things in the spiritual level, and also it's a great crystal for when you are meditating. It helps you to not feel alone while you are spending prolonged periods of time to yourself, okay? Go ahead and hit that like button. This is a very powerful crystal. This is actually an advanced crystal, okay? It's a very good crystal for beginners if you are just getting into crystals, but this is also a really spiritually advanced crystal that will help you to be strong while searching for your truth, all right? Very spiritually protective. The second crystal that I have I don't know if I should take it out of this, but maybe I should. I have a few. All right. What I'll do is I'll keep it because I have it in this casing right here. But what I'll do is I'll point to it. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline right here. This is an amazing crystal for guarding your aura, okay? This is an amazing crystal for guarding your aura and protecting you from any negative projection, anyone that has negatively projected any kind of low vibrational energy into your space, okay? And what it does is it also protects you from the inside out as well, okay? If these are confirmations, if you are going through something and you feel negative on the inside, like let's just say your vibe just feels low vibrational and you feel like you are really uncertain what is going on, and you know that you are experiencing wanting to feel better, black tourmaline is an amazing crystal to keep with you. This one right here. Black tourmaline is an amazing crystal to keep with you to expel the negative low vibrational energies from out of your space, and it pushes it far, far, far to the edge of the universe, all right? And what it does is it opens up the capacity for there to be what used to be negative. It can be a void there that is open. You can then bring in positive energy, all right? Black tourmaline is an amazing crystal to protect you from any kind of spiritual projection, anyone that projects anything at you, anyone that is negative toward you, anyone that has said something against you, whether you hear it or not, anyone who looks at you with a side eye, you know, that looks at you like this, or however people do. And also it protects you from objects that when you see them you feel negative or you feel low vibrational. Black tourmaline is a really very spiritually protective crystal that will help you while you are on your search to cultivate positive energy. It will help you from bringing in any more negative energy into your space. It will take whatever negativity you have and push it away from you. All right, very powerful crystal. Okay, which now I'm going to go into the very next crystal. Okay, this is another crystal that I always talk about on the live, but I'm going to also share it with you. Very spiritually protective, okay? And this next crystal that I'm going to bring to you is an amazing, amazing, amazing crystal. Apophyllite. Look at it. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I love the bottom because the bottom kind of looks like a crater. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it, it looks so, it's like dancing. Look, it's dancing on the light. Look, a very high vibrational, spiritual crystal. This crystal actually encourages you to meet with your higher self, okay? This is a crystal that brings in angelic energy into your house, into your space, okay? It's a very good crystal to keep with you throughout your day. Now, mind you, this is my house piece. This is the piece I keep in my house, but I do have a fragment that I got from this. I took it from this and I keep it in my other pouch right here. All right, so I do keep some apophyllite with me. All right, this is a really good crystal to help you access the angelic realm, okay? Whether it is that you are looking to embody the angelic energy, whether you are looking to speak positivity into yourself. I guess I'm being called to say speak positivity, but I was going to say seek. This is if you are looking to seek positive energy from loved ones who have transcended over into the spiritual realm, okay? This could be an aunt or uncle or a grandmother or a grandfather, or for some of us a mother, some of us a father. Anyone that you ever experienced that really showed you unconditional love, okay, and you haven't felt it for a while, this is an amazing crystal to get and keep with you, okay? and this crystal will instantly activate your crown chakra to receive the downloads of unconditional love, positivity, calmness, happiness, okay? And it's a really good crystal to keep with you when hold on a second. Come here, baby. Plug that in. Plug it in over there. Alright. This is a hit that like button, subscribe. Okay. This is an amazing crystal to keep with you when you are looking to promote positivity. This is actually great for bringing in the love of God, the universe, spirit, okay? And this is actually in regards to when I was speaking about the black tourmaline and how, hold on, the black tourmaline right here, and how it expels negativity and low vibration. And you know how you have that void, right? So this is what you fill the void with. You fill it with unconditional love, unconditional positivity. It can promote joy. It can promote waves of joy, happiness, and positivity, okay? Which will in return give you a great insight as far as how you perceive life, okay? Now the next one that I want to share with you all real quick is, which is really a positive one, all right? Put this in, I know. Just go plug this in over there with your sister. So the next one that I wanna hit that like button, subscribe. Hit that like button, subscribe. Okay. The next one that I want to share with you all really fast is, of course, one of my favorites. Okay, and then I'm gonna get into some prosperity ones as well. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Okay, I have so many favorites with me right now, but since we're talking about apophyllite, I'm gonna give you the next one. This one is celestial. All right, celestial, smoky celestial quartz. Okay, celestial. If you have an celestial, that's good because that helps you access the angelic realm as well. That helps you in that realm as well. But the smoky quartz aspect of this crystal helps keep you grounded. So whatever you experience, it grounds it down into your subtle body, which is your physical body. Your subtle body is your physical body. So smoky quartz, smoky celestial quartz is a crystal that helps you open doors, okay? If you are one that needs help with doors opening, okay, if you are looking to expand and you are looking to have questions answered about where your life is taking you, if you are looking to see your journey before you get into it, this is a very spiritually advanced crystal. This crystal right here is actually very advanced, okay? Smoky celestial quartz, very advanced. This is not a beginner crystal, but this is a crystal that if you get it, you have to be ready. This is one of them ones, you know, that if you want a deep, prolonged presence of someone who transcended, someone who you love, okay, this is like the apophyllite, but this is like you really feel the energy, okay? This is that real energy of feeling a loved one, of God, of the universe, and it's a really good crystal to help with, finding your path on what purpose you need. And when I say finding a path of what purpose you need, you know what purpose you need. It's just you don't have access to it maybe. So this will break open the blockages in the pathways so that you are very clear and you have the clarity of what it is you need to be doing next, or what it is your higher self is showing you that you should be doing next. All right. And it will show you many different pathways. There is no one set pathway on what you should be doing. Okay. In essence, there is no wrong decision. So it will show you many different doors, many different decisions that you can make. And then of course, ultimately it's up to you, and the universe is up to you and God, however you want to step into that aspect of your journey. And it will also show you spiritual protection. Okay. This will also, you know, the smoky quartz aspect of this will protect you while you are on your journey into the higher levels of the angelic energy that this gives you. It will protect you, it will protect your aura, and it will protect yourself personally from thinking negative, and it will protect anyone from projecting anything negative toward you. And it's really a really good stone for astral projection, which is, astral projection is daydreaming. Okay, daydreaming and astral projection at the same time is the same. Okay, and this is where you get your ideas. Okay, when you daydream, this is you going back into the past and seeing, getting the answer to a lot of things that you have questions for. Or this could mean going into the future, which means you're seeing yourself as your future self, seeing if when you go into certain aspects, will it work for you? And then you bring back the data back into the present. This is a really good crystal to help astral project into the past or in the future. Okay, it's almost like an infinity stone. All right, this is a really good, this is deep. This is a deep crystal. All right. And real quick disclaimer, there's many different crystals that give you many different things. Okay, case in point, y'all see my new one that I just formed. Okay, this is rose quartz for love. This is rose quartz. This is black tektite, which is a meteorite. This is clear quartz crystal, and then of course underneath of here is moldavite. I chose to have the paths to open so that I can speed right into the blessing and the abundance, because I'm very clear of the journey. All right, so when you wear crystals, when you make a choice to work with crystals, just know that you have all the answers. Just know that you have all the answers, even if you don't choose crystals. Okay, you don't need crystals to choose what you're gonna do with your life, but these are great crystals to help assist you with what you're gonna already do anyway. All right, so go ahead and hit that like button. Now for the good stuff. Y'all looking for that financial abundance? I know y'all looking for that financial abundance. I have something here that will definitely help you. And this is a set of crystals that I have, and y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel. Okay, so check it out. I have a combination. It's a cluster. Y'all know how I do. I keep all my stuff set up so that way I don't have to worry about scavenging and looking through different crystals to see what kind of results I need. I already know 2 or 3 days in advance where I'm gonna be today, so I already get them prepared early. So this is my financial abundance crystal pack right here that I made myself. Okay, this consists of, and I'm gonna give you the crystals, and then I'm gonna go through the different metaphysical properties. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5, but this one has more. Okay, we have tiger's eye right here. Okay, you have pyrite right here. Okay, you have green aventurine, banging. You have clear quartz right here. All right, and then It's in there. I don't see it, but it's in there. Citrine is in there. Okay. Now, that if you want financial abundance, all you need is those crystals. All right. And if you want to protect your financial abundance, you get the black obsidian, which is this right here. This one, black obsidian. You mix it in with those 5. Now there's more than 5. Okay. There's a few I did not show you in here, like sunstone. I have sunstone, okay, and that's to help with creativity. All right, we have carnelian, which is the top level, the top crystal for accessing your creative energy, okay. And we also have malachite, which is for transformation. All right, now I put all those together because I'm looking forward to the transformation, access to creativity, the sun energy, which is, you know, the sun brings forth life. So that's why I'm rocking with the sunstone, plus all of the other crystals that I named in here, which tiger's eye promotes strength, okay? Strength and courage and willpower, no matter the path. Green aventurine is good fortune, financial abundance, okay? Pyrite is financial abundance, prosperity, growth in your finances, and courage as well. Clear quartz crystal amplifies all of those crystals in the powers. It gives it times, let's just say times 20, times 100. And then, of course, you have citrine, which is financial abundance again, and prosperity. So really, if you had citrine and you had green aventurine, if you had citrine and green aventurine, you pretty much can almost get everything that pyrite gives you. Really, you just need pyrite. If you have pyrite and carnelian, you'd be good. But I chose to put it all in a pack because I'm like that. I'm really like that. So I want to push forward into the prosperity. Now, mind you, things have opened up this week, prosperous wise for me, you know. And I just been working with this crystal for about maybe a week and a half, you know. And it could have happened sooner, but you know, everything has to be intentional. Okay, everything, you have to be intentional when you set your, when you hold your crystals. You have to be intentional. You have to be able to, whether your eyes are open or they're closed, you have to be able to envision what you imagine happening in your life, and you have to be able to see the blueprint. You have to be able to see what you need to do in order to activate it, because crystals are tools. Your mind is a tool, but you are the one that you have to use yourself as a tool in order to make things work. You have to get the ball rolling yourself. Crystals, no crystals. Crystals, no crystals. You know, like, you don't need this to activate. All you need is to be able to see it in your mind, in your third eye, which is really your first eye. You have to be able to see it in your first eye. You have to be able to see yourself doing the things. You know, it's just like I learned, you know, back in the day, I used to take barber school, and one of my instructors was saying that, you know, as a barber, right, if you don't have the vision, if you don't see what you're gonna do, you can't create it. You know, in other words, if you are working on a client and you are cutting their hair, if you don't have the finished outcome in your mind, how are you going to create that if you don't see it first? You have to be able to see it in your heart, in your mind. You have to be able to see it there, and then you have a guide. You have a guide that you're going toward. That's your guide that you're going toward. Okay, so you're seeing the finished product and you're reverse engineering it. You're bringing the finished product into the present, and you're saying, okay, I have a canvas to work on. So then you go in, you know, however barbers go in, whether it's a lineup or it's, you know, clippers or a fader or whatever. You know, you put your cape on, you put the tape around it, you put your cape on, all of that, you know, whatever, so on and so forth. So anyways, I don't want to go too far into that, but what I want to say is that You have to be able to see, especially when working with financially abundant crystals, you have to be able to see your finished outcome first. And then you have to look at where you are now, and then you have to bridge the gap and say, what can I do now to get there? Because that version of myself is thriving and living abundant, and I have enough energy and willpower right now to get to there, but what can I get activated now to get to that part later, right? So what you find is that when you pray for things, or when you're looking to manifest things, they never show up in your life the way you imagine they will. You know, you're praying for a finished outcome, but what you end up getting is the tools. You end up getting the tools in order to create the pathway to get to the finished outcome. All right. So it's really important to know that you are ready, willing, and able to really set forth on the goal, so that you can know when you're going into what it is you need to do, you have the tools needed to get into where it is you need to be. And so it's very these are just some of my crystals that I'm using. I don't want to get super deep. It's 26-minute video, but the reason why I showed y'all the spiritually protective crystals, which is the bismuth, and which is the shamanic path, which is the path to take the hard, it's the crystal to take the hard path, and be strong and get the finished outcome. I talked to y'all about black tourmaline, which is spiritually protective. I could have talked about black obsidian, or I could have talked about hematite, but I chose not to. I could have talked about amethyst. I could have talked about black kyanite, but I chose not to. I could have even went into lapis lazuli or super 7 amethyst, but I chose not to. I didn't want to give y'all a whole bunch of crystals and then y'all be like, I wanted to kind of break it down, give y'all some simple stuff. I went from the protective crystals into the angelic crystals into the financial crystals, so that I can give y'all a play on, you need to be spiritually protected first, then you need to be positive second, and then you need to be getting into the money last. Okay, because if you get into the money and you're not happy and you're not protected, you're gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? And you may get in the room and then you might get out of the room. You might get in the room and you might get pushed out the room. All right. If you're spiritually protected and then you're feeling good about life, by the time you get into the money, you won't care if you get into the money or not, because you're already happy and you're already spiritually protected. All right. Money is not everything. Finances are not everything. Self-love is everything. Being protected is everything. Being protected is everything. Being protected. Self-love. Love from your ancestors. Love from your ancestors. People that you know love you. People that you know prayed so that you can live the life you're living right now. Even though they didn't get a chance to live how you're living now, they prayed for someone in the lineage to have it how you're having it now. All of this needs to be set in place first before the money. All right. Quick video. Love y'all. Thinking of y'all. Go do something great. Go be great. All right. Go ahead and watch this 2 or 3 times. All right. Let me know if this resonates in the comment section. I will see y'all in the comment section. All right. Let's go. Let's grow. And let's be great. All right. See y'all soon. Peace and love. Namaste.